Hello guys, Sloughton here with you guys on the Sloughton Reacts Plus More channel, and this is my podcast that is called Gamers React to Anything. And on this podcast, I'm your host, Sloughton, and we talk about anything on here. I sometimes will have some guest stars on here. For right now, this is my very first podcast episode, so there will be nobody added to this one. But hopefully we can get some people added in future videos. That'd be awesome. But today's topic is going to be on Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Now, it's apparently an up-and-coming video game, action-adventure game, developed by Rocksteady Studios and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. So, this game is supposed to be, like, part of the Batman Arkham Knight series, which is, on PlayStation 4 and 3, I believe, like, those types of games. And I know I've played the second one. Here's a picture for people that's on YouTube of the second game that I've played. First and second game, actually, so that you guys know. And I believe it's supposed to just take place at the end of the second game. And, you know, Harley Quinn and Deadshot and all of them that is in the Suicide Squad should be all in this one. So, yeah. So I'm going to read a little bit of an article here that I found. I think I found it. I don't know where I found it at. But the link to it will be in the description of the video and description of the podcast so that you guys can check it out for the people that's listening to the podcasts. And by the way, this podcast is not only on Spotify and YouTube, it's also on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, sorry, and Amazon Music, and it should also be on SoundCloud and Google Podcasts. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I'm kind of losing track. Anyway, there's like 4 or 5 different podcasts these are on. If you are watching this on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what podcasts you use mainly, and search up Gamers React on anything on those podcasts, and it should bring it up. If I am missing a podcast that you guys would like to see, a podcasting site, I guess, that you guys would like to see this on, let me know by linking it in comments and stuff, or DMing me privately with Twitter. Guys, check out the Twitter and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into this. We're going to read the article now. Okay. Alright, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is an up-and-coming action-adventure game developed by Rocksteady Studios and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. It is the 5th main installment in the Batman Arkham series. Oh, there's 5 of them? Yo, I've only seen the 2. Goodness. Well, they probably came out with, like, other Arkham series and just, like, said, hey, we add this to that. So, this is the 5th one, apparently. So, there's 4 games, apparently, that's supposed to be in with this Batman Arkham series. Which I don't know what they are. I'm going to have to look them up, and we'll find out. And people that's on YouTube here, here's the pictures that I did find. So, there's that. Taking place after the event of Batman Arkham Knight. Now, this one is the second game. So, and the first not to feature Batman as the main protagonist. Though the character still appears oh gosh, I cannot speak. Voiced by Kevin, I don't know how to pronounce that guy's last name. And his final performance as Batman based on the DC Comics supervillain / anti-hero team, the Suicide Squad. Yeah, I mean, I guess they are like sort of anti-hero / supervillain, because we've seen them in movies, the Suicide Squad taking out other supervillains, so that would make them sort of anti-hero, because, you know, they're like... Anyway, yeah... Anyway, let's continue. The game revolves around the Tyler team of super criminals who are assembled by Amanda Waller and sent to Metropolis to stop the alien invader Brainiac and save the members of the Justice League who have been brainwashed by him. Okay, so in Justice 2, Brainiac is in there, and I'm guessing apparently from this one, the main game was supposed to be them all getting brainwashed by him. So that means that they lost. So there's that. Oh goodness. The game is set to be released on May 26th, 2023 for Windows, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and Series S. For the people that are trying to figure out what consoles it'll be out on, and PC, it'll be available on Windows, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. It will not be on the PS4 and all the other old-gen consoles. I don't know what the Xbox old-gen consoles are, because they just keep coming out with random names for them, so I don't know. Let's see here. Directors is Stephen Hill. Trying to figure out... There it is. The engine they will be using is Unreal Engine 4. So there is that. The Gores, apparently, there's only one, but... Yeah. It's action-adventure. I would consider it more than that. Probably action-adventure, shooter, action, more like just action as well. Like, I just saw that in there. But yeah. So there's modes, single player and multiplayer. So multiplayer, that means you'll be able to play with other people. So that's going to be great. Can't wait for that. And let's see. Related articles. Nope, not what I was looking for. Gameplay. Alright, yeah, here you go. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is a gore-binding action-adventure game set in an open world based in Metropolis. Alright, the game features 4 playable characters: Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, Harley Quinn, and King Shark. I thought there was more people in the Suicide Squad, but there's only 4 playable characters, which I'm glad that they added Deadshot and Harley Quinn. Those were the 2 main people I mainly focused in on anyway in Justice League. Not Justice League, sorry, Suicide Squad. So, yeah, I'm glad they featured them. I mean, I knew they featured Harley Quinn and Deadshot anyway, because, I mean, they're literally the picture of the game. They're, like, on the cover. But there has been a couple games where a character is featured on the front of the game, but they're not in the game. I don't remember the name of those games, but, yeah. While it can be played solo, the game also features a 4-player cooperative, I cannot speak, multiplayer game mode. Oh, so you won't be able to just play 2-player, you'll be able to play 4-player. So if you have, like, 4 siblings, or more, I have another sibling than just 4. I got 5, counting myself. So, yeah. That means you'll be able to play with all of them. Might have to have one person take turns if there's 5 of you guys or whatever. But yeah, that's a good thing. It'll be a little hard to see the screen, I would think, because when I play Minecraft with 4 of my siblings, 3 of my siblings, I cannot see very much because it's like a 4 square block. You got like your own little corner you gotta watch, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do that, but. I mean, at least you can do that, but unless it's like those Lego games where if you play with all 4 of you, that you're both sitting on the same screen and you just need to know which character you are, that'll work out just fine. So, yeah, I can see where that game would work out like that, yeah. And I see the cons of it too, if it's like not too good. Players can switch between characters at will, while the other characters are controlled by the AI. So yeah, once you pick your character, if you're playing with all 4 players, you won't be able to switch out after that. But as long as it's an AI controlling it and you're playing solo, you'll be able to switch it out. So that would be awesome. Alright, let's see here. Development. A video game based on the Suicide Squad was first announced by then DC Comics Chief Creator Officer Gifo Johnson's? I know I said that wrong. Goodness. In July 2010. Oh, geez, 2010? They've been working on it for that long. In February 2012, he oh my gosh, I cannot speak that. What the heck? I can't say things today. That the game was in development, adding that because of the concept, you have a game where any of the lead characters can die, and it's not a stunt. Some really cool story come out of that. Okay, so wait, is he saying that they could just die and not come back? Your character have one life? Okay. Alright. The formation of the Suicide Squad was tested at the end of Batman Arkham Origins in 2013, developed by Winter Games Montreal, which featured a post-credit scene in which Deathstroke is asked by Amanda Waller to join the team, and the Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate, in which Deadshot and Franz Tiger joined the team, with Bane under consideration. In the years since Batman Arkham Knight was released, there have been rumors suggesting that Warner Brother Games Montreal was making a Suicide game, but no official announcement was made from the development team or publisher. In December 2016, Johnson from Kotaku revealed, I don't know what the heck I just said, revealed that the title was canceled. They canceled it? They canceled it more than once, apparently. Rocksteady Studios announced Suicide Squad killed the Justice League in August 2020. Rocksteady and the creator of Batman Arkham franchise was entirely rumored to be working on a Superman-themed game, which they later debunked. I'm kind of glad they debunked it. I'm not a big fan of Superman. There's a lot of people that like Superman. There's a lot of people that... There's probably more people that hate Superman, in my opinion. But, I mean, for the people that... Oh, goodness. For the people that do like Superman, that's cool. The first trailer of the game premiered at DC Fandom on August 22nd, 2020, as the game is set in the Arkhamverse. Goodness gracious. Plot trends established in the Batman Arkham series, including the Joker's death and Batman Arkham City, and the public revelations of Batman's identity as Bruce Wayne in Batman Arkham Knight would continue. The Suicide Squad kill the Justice League. The Los Angeles-based company Unbroken Studios are assigning Rocksteady in the developing of the game. Yeah, I'm sorry that my speech is bad, chat. And guys, why do I call everyone chat? What the heck? Anyway, release. On March 23rd, 2022, Rocksteady announced that the title has been delayed from its internal 2022 launch window to early 2023. At the Game Awards 2022, the release date was revealed to be May 26th, along with the announcement that Batman would appear in the game, voiced by Kevin Connery. I know I said that right. I know I said his name wrong. In his final performance as the character due to his death in November 2022. Oh, he died. Oof. Rips. Didn't know that. Ripperonis to him. Yeah. I don't know what to say about that. Okay. So the game was apparently supposed to be released in 2022, and then it was delayed again, and they were going to release it in 2023. Hopefully they don't delay it again. From what I've seen, they already have cover pictures for the game. It should be releasing on PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Windows. So, like any computer that has Windows on it, PC. Uh, I know you're probably like, oh yeah, every PC has it. No, 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 no. Not every PC has Windows. I'm telling you that now, guys. I'm telling you that now. My brother's laptop does not have Windows, and I know a couple PCs that do not. For people to say, oh yeah, that's a laptop. Yeah, I know a couple desktop computers, I guess is what I'm gonna call it, that do not have Windows. So yeah, it's a thing, guys. Some people don't have Windows, so don't be so surprised about it. All right, so reference. Okay. Yeah, I'm not reading. I'm not reading all that. Oh no. Yeah, that's really long. Um. Okay, so we basically went over the whole thing, and apparently I got this from Wikipedia. Yeah, you can't believe everything Wikipedia gives you, but it's pretty informal. Sometimes the things that is on Wikipedia is pretty good. Tells you a lot. Um, Sometimes anyway. But yeah, so apparently this game is supposed to be really interesting. Supposed to be really good. So I'm hoping that this game is going to be really great. I hope it's not going to be too expensive when it comes out. Usually games are like $60 when they come out, but it really depends because Call of Duty, when it came out, it cost a whole $100. So yeah, it really depends. Games used to be cheaper than, yeah. It's probably going to be another $100 for a game to come out. Yep, but they've been working on this for when did they say they started on it? 2010. They've been working on it for like 13 years. That game's been in development for 13 years. Dang. I know a couple games that's been in development for 10 years. I've never heard a game being in development for 13. And Call of Duty, it didn't take them that long either, but you know, they are a big company. They probably got a lot more programmers and graphics, and they've made more than one Call of Duty in their lifetime, so they probably know what to do and probably reuse yeah, certain resources for the game. So, I mean, I can see why Call of Duty came out quicker than this type of a game. But I would have thought that Warner Brothers would have been able to be quicker on their development. But I think because of all the delays, people dying apparently, and little changes that the community kept asking to put into the game, I guess that would take up some time because you got to still redesign the character to its liking, to where it will work into the game and make it do all of its animations. Then you got all the animations you got to do to it, and you got all the storylines you got to record. People could get sick, can't record that day. All right, we have to think of another day. It's a whole bunch of different things, chat. Whole bunch of different things. So there's a lot of things that you got to do to put into gaming work. You got like the music that you got to pay for, like if you're gonna have custom music to throw in it, or if they're gonna use Batman's original theme song or something. I don't know. I think Suicide Squad does have an actual theme song, so unless they want to use that or remaster it or some way, you gotta pay for that and throw that in the game. But if it's one they already used before, they already own the rights to it, blah blah blah, so they throw it in there. But yeah, they got a lot of things they gotta do to a game, and not only that, since they kept delaying it, they probably had to remaster the whole entire game, which sometimes takes time to remaster because they gotta remaster it for the newest console gens now. And you got the PS5, you got the Xbox. Was it the Series X or the Series S? I don't know, remember. Whichever one just came out, you got to remaster for both of those. It was gonna come out on PS4, because 2022, when it was supposed to come out, I don't think the PS5 was out yet, and the time they was working on the game, PS5 was definitely not out. PS4 wasn't even out. Because in 2010, PS4 was not out in 2010. It came out in 2013, I believe. So, yeah, it wasn't even out then either when they was announcing that they were releasing it. Or, I mean, developing it. And then, like, So yeah, they had a lot to plan on, and probably at the time they was only making it for a PS2. So then whenever the PS4 came out, I mean, PS3, sorry, they was probably making it for PS3. And whenever the PS4 came out, they had to remaster it again for PS4, and then they were working on it for however long, and the next thing you know, the PS5 comes out, and they had to remaster it again, which means they delayed. I don't know why they don't just keep the version of the PS4 that you guys know. We all know that they made it for the PS4 and was going to release it, but once the PS5 came out, they started working on its graphics. Why don't they release the PS4 graphics, the old Xbox graphics, plus the new Xbox and PS5 graphics on top of that? Why? Why don't they just release those game modes? Yeah, okay, I see some games is like, oh yeah, but the PS5's been out now for so long. What's the use to keep making games for the PS4? PS4 doesn't care. A lot of people are upgrading. But then you got the people that can't afford a PS5 and only has a PS4 and wants to stick with that for a while because that's the only thing they can afford right now, right? And yeah, they might get $80 or something for a new video game. So yeah, throw that over there. There's your $80. You still be making money from the people that have a PS4, have a PS5, have the new Xbox and the old Xbox gens. So I see why some people throwing the PS4 out the door like that, and I understand because they did the same thing with the PS3. Literally stopped making games for PS3 and went straight to PS4. And to my opinion, I think it's a little early to be stopping productions on the PS4 games and going straight to a PS5 type of games. At least another year. At least I would have waited another year before people's just like, I'm going to make PS5 it. Because some people it's kind of hard for some people to get a hold of a PS5. Yes, PS5s are getting back in stores now. Like, I'm fine. I found mine easier now. So, there's that, but not too many people some people still having a hard time finding it. A lot of people actually are, and that means it's still not the right time to start just only making PS5 games. I see what you're going on here, but I mean, make it for both console gens, then you know that people's gonna buy it, and it's gonna go out there. The game's out there. But, I'm not their publisher. I'm not the one that's telling them, or developer, whatever. I'm not the one telling them, hey, it's going to go on this game console, and it's going to stay on this game console. So, yeah, I'm not that person, so I can't do that. But that's just a suggestion to any other game developing companies that is watching or listening to this podcast. So, yeah, thank you guys all for listening, and thank you guys all for watching. It means a lot. And this is your host, Slough10, signing off on another awesome podcast. Well, actually, this is my first podcast. First video, always weird. First episode, always going to go wrong. But thank you guys all for watching Gamers Reacts to Anything on Spotify and YouTube and all the other podcasting platforms that I'm using right now. So thank you guys, and Money Squad for life, everyone. And peace out. Stay awesome. Check out the YouTube. Check out the Twitter. Check out the Facebook page. Links are all in the description. Peace out. Hello guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check out all the other ones. And click subscribe and check out the other two videos. Peace out guys. Bye.